What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignorant Genius Podcast. It's your boy Jay.
Aaron, my bad.
We got some special guests. We got Levi back. You want to introduce yourself?
What's the motherfucking deal? It's RoseFoe. You feel me? Real 4-7 shit. Let's get it.
First time on the pod.
Bet.
How y'all doing today?
I'm Gucci.
Hey, it's a Monday, man. Start of the week. Let's start strong, you know?
Yeah. Fuck that. I saw some PTO hours on my shit. I put that shit in. I ain't going to work tonight. I'm about to get on my team and find some fucking hibachi. That's what I'm on today. I should have brought some lick in this bitch.
I got some.
Oh, you do? For yourself, nigga. I don't want to drink off of you. I remember them Sarasota days.
Yeah.
We gonna start off with some questions for Rose, man. Let's go back to the beginning, man. When did you know you wanted to write and rap and shit like that?
I started off, like, I've been making music since 4th grade and shit. Well, not 4th grade, I was making since 4th grade, but when I got into it, like, middle school, I was recording, like, on the phone and shit at first. I was recording on the phone, we'd go in the closet and shit, chop that shit up, like, over a beat. And then I started going to a real studio. By the time I got to high school, I started messing with him. And then I've been recording myself, like, probably about 3 years now. I've been recording myself. So I've been doing music for a long time.
That shit hard. Who would you say was some of your inspirations growing up?
Like on the music tip?
Yeah, music, creative.
Yeah, who you just listen to?
Who influenced you?
I fuck with Ray, Dame Dot. I fuck with a lot of Detroit music. Peasy, like Team Eastside. I came up, Doughboys.
I'll let Jeff hear the Doughboy part.
Yeah, Bad Gang. Like, oh, you feel me? I'm from that area and shit, so that's who everybody else fucking with for real.
What happened to them niggas? It seems like the only people that staying strong
Bad
is Team Eastside for real.
Yeah, they kind of doing their own little shit. Everybody got their own shit going. You
Biggs
feel me?
got out of jail and he just fell off.
See, what they doing is my mans and them on fully and them, they doing their own little thing, like 9,000 Ron Day and them, you feel me? TJ, they all doing their own shit, so.
I thought Rondé was still in jail. Damn, I'm off.
Yeah, but they own little camp. They kind of link with Bang Gang, you feel me? So
yeah, I remember
they do
that.
their own little thing.
I remember them from what's his name? Big Key, dissing the shit out of them niggas.
So, you just said at the beginning you start recording yourself. How did you get into the engineering? You just self-taught yourself?
Yeah, yep. I taught myself just like shit, just watching YouTube videos and shit. Like, I really got into it because I was trying to I wasn't consistent with my music and shit, because it was like, that shit, the music shit expensive as hell. So yeah. I'm on some, like, by the time I'm chopping it down, like, same dude I was going to since middle school, he was starting off at 25, and the price kept going up 50, 75, then 100. So I'm adding shit up. Yeah, so I get to add shit up, like, damn, I pay 100 for a song. Then I gotta shoot the video, promote that bitch, all that. You feel me? Go cop a fit. All that shit coming up to like $1,000. So if
you could have bought the equipment,
man, you feel me? So if I go ahead and do a tape, that shit gonna be like 1,200, like 12, not even 1,200, with 12,000. My bad. So I just chop that down. Like shit, I might as well take the couple bands I got and go, you feel me, invest in myself with this shit.
That shit smart.
That's not even the marketing afterwards.
Right? You feel me?
So, you want to let the people know your latest project is out right now and where they can find it?
My latest project I just dropped, it's called SOB, Standing on Business. It's everywhere. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, you feel me, Tidal, Pandora. Whatever you use to listen to music to it's on there for sure. It's everywhere.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let's get into some of these topics. I'm going to ask you, Jay, you could go first. What do you feel like is the first super team?
The first super team?
Yeah, because it's been going on a lot lately. Who invented it? What era started it? What's the criteria?
Man, it's crazy because it's like super team's been around for a while. It's been around since like the 70s.
Yeah. Do you agree with the old heads to say, well, if you drafted them, it's not really considered a super team?
No, because at the end of the day, a super team in its basic like thought process and you looking at it is niggas that's cold all together on the same team. So Boston and when they had like Larry Bird, Parrish, and all them niggas,
that's Walden and all them 86.
Yeah, that's a super team. I don't know if the Bulls was a super team. I think that was a really good team with just 2 superstars for real. I couldn't call them a super team. The Lakers, they was a super team. They had Kareem, fucking Magic Johnson, and what is it?
Worthy.
Worthy. So that's a super team too. So I mean, it's been around. It's just I think it's the publicity behind it now. And, like, people are making a show out of it. That's why people kind of hate on it now, because it's like people are making that all about themselves instead of the team just forming and then they hooping from there. So I think that's the problem that it is today.
And you said something, too, that made sense. People started caring about super teams once the players started dictating it. Like, when the teams was doing it, nobody cared. It was okay. Like, 86 Celtics, you know, they had – like 5 Hall of Famers, you know, you go to those Lakers teams. You even go to those Pistons teams, like, in comparison, they're loaded compared to, like, teams of today. But once players started dictating the narrative, that's when people started having problems with it. And that's when people started critiquing the super teams a little bit more. And when as you said, they always been around, always. So
yeah, that's because the NBA was marketing Boston and LA and Philly and all them teams to be big names. But then as soon as the players want to, you know, be in control of the shit, that's when it's an issue. So
because they don't like it rubbed in their face, I don't think.
So me personally, I think the term, I don't know when the term came around, but like I think it started getting more heightened with Boston, KG, Ray Allen, and
I was gonna say that like was the first one I kind of like was conscious about. You know what I'm saying? But
and then since LeBron better than all of them, it really heightened with him. And then when KD started doing it.
He made the story, though. He made a whole big thing about it. That's what it was.
Yeah, but they keep leaving out that $200,000 and went to that Boys and Girls Club that day, too. Yeah.
Look at the Lakers, too. When they had Shaq and Kobe, you know.
Shit, look at the Lakers when they got Carmelo and Gary Payton. Them Lakers fans really thought that shit was about to go down. So they ran to the Pistons.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah. I got a fan question. They wanted to know, if it was your last day on Earth and you knew it, what would be your last meal?
Whatever my wife cooked. Play
For
it
real?
safe.
Damn. What about you, Rose?
I don't know, man. I like a lot of shit.
I'm about to say Chipotle.
Nah, it probably would be Chipotle. It would probably be, I don't fucking know, man.
When you come back to you, what you think, Jay?
Man, my shit'll be a lot, bro. I have to have a buffet. Like, yeah. I have to have fried chicken, of course. It had to be all the seafood, steak, and ribs, and then like some ice cream and shit.
God damn,
No, I take
Clumps.
it back. I got to get Sweetwater wings. Shit. Shit, I'll take some Five Guys if they open. Like, shit, it don't matter.
I need some calamari too, bro.
I'm gonna fuck with the soul food. I'm gonna touch base with him on the soul food. You can't go wrong with soul food,
and then there's a lot of shit under that category, so that's some fuck that. Jay know what I'm doing, bro. Give me hibachi, spicy chicken, spicy shrimp hibachi. That's all I need, and
they gonna have you
some rose moet, and I'm good.
They gonna have you on Benihana and shackles.
Drink on that motherfucker.
It was another fan question. They want to know, if it was possible, would you want to live forever? And Josh, I need your answer on this too, and you know why.
What's the stipulation behind that? What's the criteria? Because it's like, is it like going through time? Like
no, I mean, like from your age, I guess at a certain. Let's just make up our own criteria.
You like a vampire?
At the age 70, you just stop aging, but you're gonna be 70 forever.
No. I wouldn't want that, because I feel like 70 is still shitting on yourself age. I'm good.
So you gonna die?
Yeah.
What about you, Levi?
Wouldn't want to live forever. I feel like I wouldn't appreciate life if I lived forever. You know, like I feel like by going on my own terms or having an expiration date, it made me appreciate life a little bit more. You know, like if I knew that I could live forever, I wouldn't ever chance anything, because I know I have all the time in the world to do it. But me knowing that tomorrow ain't promised, that's enough incentive to kind of keep me going to do something, pushing myself on something, so I couldn't opt to live forever.
What up, Rose? What?
All right, so I agree with basically he just said.
Damn.
And because it's like,
y'all about to leave me by
it's
myself.
like, bro, it's like once your people gone, you just by yourself. It's like
you gonna watch everybody.
It's just you feel me? It's just you by yourself.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I'm staying alive. I keep y'all memory on.
Said I'm still alive.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody secrets, all that. I'm gonna have all the bitches. I'm gonna be eating hibachi forever. I'm living because I want to hear Josh answer. Then I'll give y'all my reason.
How many kids you gonna have, Aaron?
2 that I got now.
No, I'm just saying. Throughout that time, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
You gonna slip up a couple of times.
See, that's
Time.
different. I get my shit snipped in if I know that. Cause I ain't wearing no condom.
But if
Sorry.
you 70 and you stop, I mean, you gonna be paying for a lot of pussy, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Man,
They gonna have super Viagra.
100 damn kids.
What about you, Josh?
I'm not staying alive on Earth. Nah, I'm cool on Earth.
See.
We gonna-
What he just said is the reason why I'm like on the fence because we gonna have an episode to talk about this one day.
Yeah, 'cause why
I
would-
don't want to close my eyes at 70 and then that's it.
Man.
That's my thing. I'm not sure, y'all. There's a lot of people that's sure and that it's something else after you die. I'm not sure, y'all, because can't nobody prove it.
I feel like people don't like when you get to that point. That's when people really get to figure out what they really want. Like
That's out of fear
you know what I'm saying?
sometimes
That's
too,
what I'm saying.
though.
Like, dang, I kind of don't want to go. Like, I'm scared of the other side. So what's gonna happen? You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like, shoot, I want to be on the right side of that.
I feel it, but I'd be alive for y'all. It was another fan question. I gotta find it real quick. My bad. Jay, you got another rap related question for Rose?
Let's see. How would you describe your style?
I'm like versatile. Like I mess with the street rap here and there, and then I go do. I just got into doing like the melodic shit, so that's like kind of my little thing. Like when I do like the street songs, that's me. Like I'm just talking my shit. I'm having a good time. You feel me? This probably for the game. We gonna turn up to this. But when I make something melodic, that's like I'm really getting into like my lifestyle. Like you feel me? What I've been through, and you feel me? What I'm going through. Or I might touch bases on a little female, how I'm feeling on that. Like just something that I can really like. You feel me? Vibe to type shit. Like some shit I bang at late night type shit. I'm riding. That's what I mean.
Okay, we got another fan question from the real.cm. They want to know. Well, you ain't got no kids yet. Y'all too. Y'all got kids, and maybe y'all don't deal with this, but y'all can, chime in. They want to know about the dynamic of baby fathers and baby mothers and tax money. So everybody know how this go when tax time come around. Do you feel like the primary parent should split some of that tax money with the other parent?
I think it's different. It's like it's different circumstances. Some people be at odds.
Probably take these little crumbs or whatever, like so. And I'd rather pay for piece if it's taxes. If it's a tax return and they pay for my piece, I'd rather just go ahead and get that up. Just it gives me sanity. So, but it's different variables. You got to know people's dynamics. But as I always say, in any situation, it all depends on what works for y'all. Like if y'all got a good partnership where it is going to the kid, yeah. But if that shit's going like I say, to fucking BBLs and shit like that, man, go ahead and pay up that kid's tuition or some shit like that. Like buy the school clothes early or something like that. Make sure take it into your own hands since you've been doing it already anyway.
Fuck all that. I'm tit for tat. We splitting that shit because I don't know what you doing with that shit, and them my kids too. So yeah, we splitting that shit. And if not, like with me, I got 2, so I get 1, she get 1, so it don't be no shit. So have 2 kids, motherfuckers. And y'all won't have that shit.
Yeah, true.
You say that shit 50-50.
Yeah. I got a question from Keem.world. Do y'all think these zodiac sign bitches gone too far? That's how he wrote it.
Zodiac sign, bitch.
Bitches, I'm a Libra, so this is why I act like a jackass. Or I'm a Libra, so can't no man tell me what
Libra?
to do.
I'm a Libra.
I mean, but I wouldn't know that if you told me you a cool nigga. So I don't. Unless they say Libra's all cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? They would say, I hate it. Like Gemini, I ain't got split personality. Y'all, all 3 of y'all know me. I'm the same jackass, Aaron all the time. Ain't no.
I think it's
I ain't
different
bipolar.
types, though. I think it's like different type of Geminis. I don't know if it's.
They say it's like
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
I mean, not the year, the month. I don't know what month it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's May. It's May Geminis and June Geminis.
Okay.
Yeah, you got like Kanye, like a June Gemini and shit. I don't know who May. Like
I'm June. Pac June. Iverson June.
Kendrick June.
Yeah. What about you, man? You into the zodiac shit? You agree with it?
I really don't. I don't really get it to a point where I have a point to say it, but it just don't seem like everybody is fit into this box. You know what I'm saying?
Based on a month.
It'd be like, oh, you crazy because you did. Maybe this nigga just got mental problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
to me.
got nothing to do with the way the moon
Yeah,
turns.
and then like when this shit came out, it was a reason. You know what I'm saying? And now we in modern times. You think that shit still stands? So I don't know.
Mr. Chase turned me off to that shit. I know you remember that nigga on the way to school and they playing that Destiny Child song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't trust that shit.
Oh man, big black boy. Yeah,
People be basing their lives off that shit. For real.
Yeah. Who they meet, how they should interact with them, whatever. Like, I might just, like you say, I might just be crazy. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with this or whatever. I might just not want to deal with you because I don't want to deal with you. It ain't got nothing to do with a sign.
I might just be cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I got another question from Keem Dot. He wants to know, out of all the presidents we lived through, who would you want to come back again?
I ain't gonna cap. I fuck with Trump.
Yeah.
I already fuck with Trump on this all the little West Side. Like, motherfuckers don't understand. Like, I ain't really into the whole, you feel me, the little whole
race shit,
the little race shit and everything, but shit.
He was about his bag.
He bought that paper. That's what we need. We need somebody in there that's bought that paper.
He just called Joe Biden like a dumbass or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
He was entertaining.
A dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's why I like him.
I don't grab him by the pussy, but I fuck with Trump.
Yeah, you gotta think about it too. Like, you was seeing Trump everywhere. You go on Instagram, you was seeing Trump in his office, Twitter. This nigga Joe Biden, you only see him when he falling.
When he falling,
You ain't said-
stuttering.
Going to sleep.
Right, he
Yeah.
ain't said shit.
That nigga said we about to win the war on Iraq. Nigga, we ain't been in Iraq in 10 years.
Man.
Yeah, send that nigga to the hospital.
You see the one nigga McConnell? He fucking like froze on the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
making memes about it, bro. I'm gonna ask y'all a question after this. But what president would you bring back? He said he would bring back Trump.
I'm bringing back Trump. Who else?
What about you? I think
I hate
we might say the
politicians.
same thing.
I'm taking Bush.
Bush.
Yeah, I'm taking Bush.
Oh,
Damn,
hell
nigga.
no.
Hey, World Trade Center.
Which one?
Put your cards up.
W.
What they saying? Bush put us like a debt or some shit.
Yeah.
But it went way farther than that. All these like politicians. That's what I say. Like, I don't know, like which one. Like, you picking the lesser of all evils. Like, yeah, you might get a little bag for one, but it really like only moved the needle for like problems that we see. You know, like it really does. I mean, like, yeah, one's more entertaining than the other. One might not do as much for us as the other should, but it's all wolf in sheep clothing and shit, and they all just pander to us. You know, like. One thing, like, I say Bush just because, shit, motherfucker was about that action afterwards. Nigga wanted that oil, shit. Like, he was like, shit, you know, but, like, it really
keep
came
them chulos across that border.
yeah. But, like.
He blew shit up to in our country to do it.
Yeah. But, like, we started, like, with the housing crisis with Clinton. That's really kind of what, like, started, like, a domino effect, you know. And then by the time Obama got in office, it was shit, you know, and. Then Trump, you know, he did what he did, and then like Biden just like kind of reaping the benefits and not really doing shit. You know what I mean? Like
He's just
not
watching
really.
shit crumble.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah. And like I say, he don't really care to do another term. Like he doing it because probably people tell him to.
It ain't no Democratic nominee that's strong enough
yeah.
to even oppose the Republicans at this point. That's why that two-party system is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But you know, unpopular opinion, I've never voted
Yeah.
in my life.
I don't knock it.
I haven't been like pushed to vote because it's been shitty ass fucking candidates this whole time.
I wouldn't bring a president back. I'm bringing Kwame back and the mansion and the strippers. We got both of them casinos. We have it all. He ain't gonna get caught, or he gonna get away with it. Or I make Kwame be white when he come back so he can get his dick sucked in the Oval Office like Monica Lewinsky.
But then that's just Duggan, right? Shit, Duggan, he be doing all the shit. You know?
But hey, that nigga had Mike come down to the waterfront to look at the new casinos. We had the Super Bowl here, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I felt my life was good when Kwame was in office, man.
And that's the thing. It comes down to what your life was like.
He was a real city nigga.
Yeah. What y'all think about Obama? Y'all think he overrated?
I wouldn't say overrated, but like you say, the niggas think when you the president, you get to make decisions. Half of that shit got to go to Congress, Senate, and then he fighting what the fuck Bush and Clinton fucked up. So we fucked with him because he was black.
I feel like he was a puppet.
Yeah.
was a
but they
puppet.
all are.
They
I
all
think that was
puppets.
the one thing that like differentiate Trump is like he's not from that cloth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why people loved it. Like he not from that cloth of just like the same old. Like you look at their family trees, it's almost like you picked to be a fucking politician. Like you're like they
Yeah.
know you're gonna be a fucking
Your
president.
daddy was
Yeah,
one. Your
yeah.
uncle was one. Your
Yeah.
granddaddy was one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it get deep, you know. And he was an outsider that had a big bag, you know. Like and shit, he said that shit people wanted to hear. What Dave Chappelle said to fucking like white people, he was Malcolm X and shit, you know, like for real. So I get it, man.
So we had a black president. Damn, I don't want to say this wrong. We all think we getting a gay one.
A woman got to come first, right?
Oh damn, I forgot all about them. My bad. What about it be a gay woman gonna be the president?
That's what it's looking. Or it's
The
gonna be.
hybrid.
Or it's gonna be a trans. It's gonna be a. They gonna think
I don't
they.
think they'll do trans.
They'll do the trans for sure.
Damn, nigga, you tripping? That is liquor in that.
The way it's going though.
I'm just saying.
Like how they pushing the whole gay
Gay
shit
agenda.
on everybody. They trying to make it seem like it's cool. So I don't know. They probably would down the line a couple more years. They probably would.
I just
Yeah.
say like Jay just said, the whole like structure of like electing a fucking politician is so archaic. Like
It's terrible.
the way that
bro.
I mean, this was something that's been going on since we got to this country. Like we're so far evolved from that shit, man. Like
George Washington said that the downfall of our country is a two-party system,
yeah.
and that was before we even got formed.
And I'm gonna say this here: if Trump don't get legally banned from fucking running, he's gonna be the president again.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can see that.
I'm
Put
voting
that shit.
time.
Put that shit on FanDuel, and I'm betting it.
This time.
Hey,
Put it out.
hey, if Trump
The money-
running,
hey,
I'm
the
voting
money
for the
pit.
first time.
We gonna shake on it right now. We gonna do a what you call that? We gonna go on a field trip to vote for Trump to get back in office. Shout out to the stimmies, man. Okay, let's get into this utopia, man. Did y'all listen to it?
I did.
I did. I
Plenty
listened to it
times.
again today, and I realized that it was a good project.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't think it was the first time?
But I did, but then I re-listened to it, and I'm like, this is not the Travis I want. It's not. It's too happy.
I got a different perspective.
I like the dark sense, and like I like the Travis that you can't listen to in the dark because you get scared. I like that Travis.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's dark.
I listened to it a few times. My early rating, I give it a 7.5. Hella features. The only song I probably like hate is the Beyonce one. That shit, tranny music. My bad. I didn't like that
Parade
shit at all.
music, huh?
Yeah. Can we like? I'm gonna ask Levi since you're a little older, man. Can we give 21 Savage like top 5 feature artists of all time?
I think it's kind of early still, man. I really think because you're gonna have to put Wayne.
He just evolving into that.
Yeah.
I don't mean like hit songs and shit.
I know, but Wayne like features. Then you got Wayne features. You got Busta features. I mean, and I still think 21 is like ways away. You got Cole. Like Cole features is crazy, and even Drake. Like
Kendrick.
Kendrick, yeah, but like it's
See them
rare.
Drake. See, I think that Drake stimulus package is
Dried up.
No, it's not even real. Besides the Migo, like he
gave-
used everybody.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because you got to think about Brent. That didn't do nothing. Bryson, it didn't do nothing. Smiley, all them other OVO niggas. Besides the one they jumped, I Love McCona nigga. Them
Yeah.
stimmies don't really be doing nothing. It do something for Drake. It don't do nothing for
It
the
did
artists.
something for Meek too, because Meek could be in the ground.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, him too. Yeah, him too.
And then like Drake could give him something and it get him back in that. But I do want to say I had listened a lot to Travis. I enjoyed it. Of course, I did a lot of comparison to him and Uzi because they dropped really close together.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I will say Travis, he's getting to this. His structure is kind of like what all hits used to like. I could see them like appreciating Dr. Dre. It's gonna be a lot of good features, a lot of good production. You know, you're not gonna go for him for bars. But I will say I love the fact though, like despite me being old, I can appreciate music of all eras. The Playboy Cardi influence is crazy. Like he gave him and Uzi a lot of influence, and now like he sound like a whole different rapper. He on the album, nobody knew that was him or whatever, and he got like the best feature. Like really, like
YTB Fat said he stole his style, but I listened to that song again. He did not.
Yeah.
Who you say?
What's the name? His name is like YTB Fat. He signed to Moneybagg Yo.
Oh, I did see some of that. I ain't clicked because I don't know that
in the
nigga.
podcast. Yeah, he's straight though.
So what's the ratings, y'all? I ain't seen no ratings.
I say 7 out of 10.
7. I think it showed, like you said, you're not going to him for bars, but he was showcasing himself as an MC more than a melodic.
And he
shit.
produced a lot on there too. Yeah.
I always like Travis as a producer,
too.
but he didn't give me what I want from Travis. He like the beat switch ups and him switching up the flows and the melodies and shit. He wasn't giving that. I feel like he held back a little bit on this one.
All right, Rose. I know you don't fuck with Travis Scott, so I'm gonna ask you who your top 3 out right now. It could be local, it could be industry, whatever. Who the top 3 artists you listening to besides yourself?
Babyface Ray, I fuck with his album.
Did y'all check that album out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, y'all could tell the guests about that album.
You can let Rose talk about it first.
Yeah, because he said it like
I ain't really finished the whole album. He got a couple features on there though. He got loves and
Going back to that Babyface Ray album, I fuck with it. He going back to the sound that got him there. I feel like the industry was trying to change him a little bit these past few projects.
Yeah.
Because he's not really a strong rapper. Like, they trying to make him be like a rapper. What he's really just a nigga that flows on the beat type nigga.
Yeah, right.
And they were trying to give him them beats that you got to be kind of lyrical on.
Yeah.
Like, why are you on a song with, like West Side Gun and shit like that? That shit don't match.
Okay.
And I feel like
Hey, send me that song. The fuck? Send me that
I did
song.
send it to you.
I ain't
a long
out for
time
that.
ago.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
send it to you though.
That's hard.
But I think that this is more his speed, and he got some summer bops on there that's gonna play throughout the summer. I fucked with the album.
And it's not like a one-time listen type album. The more you listen to it, the better it get. So.
I heard niggas banging it, so it sounded good. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Greg love that nigga. It was something else I was about to ask. Oh, so we getting Drake and Push round 2?
I'm so exhausted with that, man. Like, I really am, because it's like, at this point, the much as y'all hate each other, just do some shit. Like we in the era now where you can, like, do a pay-per-view fight. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares.
I don't want to see a fight like that.
Hey, well, do something. Do something, man. Like,
Do
because
a versus.
Yeah, but no, it wouldn't be fair if they did a versus. Like, Drake bombs them if they do a versus, but it's just like, I'm getting kind of exhausted with it or whatever, because I feel like Pusha won and Drake hasn't done enough for him to ever, like, get that, scratch that off. You know what I'm saying?
Once I stepped on your Adidas deal, I revealed your son, talked about your man's dying, and then Jay Prince said I had to stop, and the song I would have dropped would have ended everything. Even though the thing with the first round was Drake really didn't have nothing on him, so he kept poking at Kanye, because the only thing I could think of on that song could have been "You Fucked Kim," which we all damn near know you had to at some point. That's my thing. So I don't know why it's getting revisited. I don't know why he put that battery in Jim Jones back and they really didn't do nothing. So I don't know. I like the Meltdown song. I get it. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But I don't know. Push ain't said nothing to him or Jim, so I feel like it's just over with.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, because it's just like, it's exhausting at this point because it's not going nowhere. Like, I don't think Drake could ever get enough material to go back at that, because when, like Kendrick and Drake, they throw little jabs at each other.
That's what I need to see. If he gonna say something, say that nigga name.
Yeah.
But they say the boogeyman name.
Yeah, but like, him and he's not gonna have nothing on.
He's not that much of a rapper to go at Push for real.
And stick in your lane. Like, I want to see more of him and Kendrick go at it or whatever, because they've been like trading bars forever. It seemed like let that shit just finally blow over. Let that shit just go. But I don't know. Like, I like the record, but it wasn't enough to make me think that, like, oh, you finally got your lick back on Pusha. Like, no, it was just some bars. It sounded
we didn't know you had a kid, nigga. Ain't nothing you can say. Did y'all see Cardi B bombing motherfuckers with microphones?
2 days or twice in 24 hours.
Yeah, but another thing nobody knew, her and the DJ were asking them to throw water on her because it was too hot. She turned around, showed her ass, smacked it, and say, "Throw some right here, baby." So how do y'all feel now that y'all know she hit her DJ the night before with a mic? She asked them to throw water on her, but then she turned around and hit
got it in the face.
Yeah, she got mad because I guess an ice cube hit her or something. So how do you feel as an artist? Both of y'all artists. How would y'all react if somebody threw some water on y'all while y'all on stage?
I'm on stage and somebody throw water on me. And I asked.
Yeah, you asked. Yeah.
I mean, I can't trip. But if it was if it wasn't asked for, don't put your spit on me, bro. That's like you spitting on me. No. We fighting.
So if your DJ fuck up the sound and shit, you throwing the mic at him too?
We handling that behind closed doors.
All right, Rose. What you doing when a fan throw some water on you?
I mean, I wouldn't ask nobody to throw no shit on me.
Because you a man. You know, that's just dumb anyway.
But yeah, that's just a side of disrespect for me. You feel me? Throwing some shit on me.
Okay, but let's say you up about 50 M's. You gonna do that liability by cracking that bitch head, nose, or whatever and get that lawsuit, or you gonna let your security handle it?
Shit, that's it. We got security. I'll buy shit one of my niggas in the crowd.
Yeah. That's what they there for.
But y'all artists, and it's interesting because we see these things happen a lot. Like, we seen Travis like go off on a sound engineer before. You got Cardi throwing a mic.
We saw Michael Jackson.
I was going to bring up the Michael Jackson.
You said your job's gone. Your job's gone. What you gonna do?
Hey, he turned that shit into a
He was
vibe.
singing. He never stopped.
He never stopped. But like, I don't know how it's like to be a performer and like you and your emotions or whatever, like, and it just snaps or whatever.
I mean, this is a Cardi bashing segment for me. Fuck that bitch. She got mad because Offset was cheating and made some grown ass blood men jump two young ladies at a bar. She bragged about drugging men in her stripper days. Tomorrow she would get them raped. Like, what kind of robbery is that? You already got the shit. Now you gonna get their ass took. That shit wild. She hit the DJ. Then you see the video of her literally bending over, throw some water right here, baby. So if I throw water and there's one ice cube left in my cup, it ain't on purpose.
Yeah.
So
And it looked like
was a
she
drink,
turned
though. I
into
don't
the
even
shit.
know
It
if
looked
it
like
was
she
water.
turned into the shit after she said it.
And I think she on probation. Yeah, send that bitch to jail. And her and her ghostwriters.
Cardi on probation for what?
For the shit I said about getting them hoes jumped.
Yeah, for getting them jumped.
Yep.
Okay.
I think once you at a certain level, you need to learn how to keep your emotions in check. And if you and the thing is, your security or your niggas should be on go if that happens. You just give them that signal, like, all right,
Yeah, they getting out.
take care of that.
Yeah.
Okay. We did our best albums of the year a couple weeks ago. You know, so far in 2023, what's y'all best TV shows and movies this year?
I've been fucking with From, Snowfall,
Yeah.
BMF. They need to bring that shit back.
I saw a lady that looked like Franklin Mama at Aldi's. I told my daughter I want to drop that bitch right now. She said who? And I pointed at her. She had a keloid too, like her.
Oh shit,
That was some bullshit. But Jay put me on Hijack.
that's just so
I heard
good, bro.
it.
You saw that
not
new
too long
episode,
ago.
You talking about?
the last one that just dropped last week.
Yeah. I saw it. That's fucked up.
Ooh, that shit was wild.
I'm still kind of confused though. I asked you off air because I don't want a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was a movie. I like that
I
one.
ain't seen
I didn't want to go see Transformers. I went with somebody else because they wanted to see it. That shit was hard.
I watched it. It's on Paramount.
That shit fire. Like he say, Snowfall, BMF. I'm waiting for Canyon to come back.
Yeah, it's my shit.
See, was Tyreek shit this year?
Yeah.
See, I forgot.
I think so.
That's how that shit not that high on my list. It's cool, but I feel like that's the more, not even because they young.
It's the watered down.
It's the watered down. The reason I feel like everybody connect with that is because it's still an extension of the OG power. You're gonna get Tyreek. You're gonna get Tasha. Tommy pop up sometimes. You got the lawyers.
I like Tommy spinoff too, though.
You do?
Kinda.
I get that shit a 4. It better do good, nigga. Or they need to cancel that shit. Him and them 2 bald black niggas. Them niggas boring.
I've been watching Swagger.
I heard about it, but I haven't. That's Ice Cube's son in that bitch, right?
Yeah.
I gotta try that.
It's
I ain't no
pretty
Apple
good.
TV nigga, so I don't be seeing none of
I
that
got
shit y'all
it
be
too.
talking
They be
about.
taking my $7 every month. I don't even be tuning in.
See, I got them with my Cash App, and I put all that Cash App money in the bank. Y'all get that shit when I want to give it to y'all.
Hey, I tried to do that shit with
Current
Hulu. They turned my shit off the next day. I said, damn, I can't even finagle y'all for a couple of
Yeah,
days.
so what about you, Levi? What's some TVs and shows this year?
I did get back into Dave. Enjoyed
Oh, yeah,
that.
Dave. I fuck with Dave.
I couldn't finish it.
Snowfall, of course. I'm gonna miss that show. I really am gonna miss it. Of course, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's been like the only solid superhero movie that like I really was blown away by. Like I was like, man, I'll see that again. Like a lot of them are solid, but I wouldn't watch them again. But That's pretty much been it for me. Like, I'm watching the sports or I'm on the game, man. So
My team game right here. We got to get Rose on that bitch.
Man.
I can't wait to September 8th when that 2K come out. Niggas put them days off. All you Sony PlayStation niggas talking crazy. Had that money ready. Not you. I'm talking about the camera.
What y'all
Had that money ready.
What y'all think about Jamie new movie?
I ain't got to it
I
yet.
started it.
I ain't got to it yet. You
I haven't
like
been
it?
able to pay attention.
Yeah,
was good,
I
though.
watched it. They say it's like a message. It's a message in there about the hood.
I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with it. I ain't seen it yet because I was on somebody else's Netflix. Y'all know they switched that shit
that's
up.
just the same thing.
So that's why I ain't been getting to none of that Netflix shit. Fuck you, Netflix. I mean, no, not fuck you. I'm sorry. We taking all
Dude,
sponsors.
that's
I'm sorry.
sponsor, man.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I watched Mandalorian too.
I don't fuck with Star Wars.
I fuck with Secret Invasion was
Secret
good.
Invasion. I am watching that
What's
right
that?
now.
That
The Nick
Nick
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
What's
That
this
shit
shit they
good.
talking about Don Cheadle? I don't
He
know.
was a squirrel. He was after.
Hey, you can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
That's everywhere. We could talk about that, bro. They doing stories about that. We could talk about Don Cheadle. Why? What's this? I don't know what that is. What's like a literal squirrel to be in a tree?
No,
It's just
squirrel. It's like a shapeshifter. So
It's an
like
alien.
after you seen Captain America: Civil War where they you got paralyzed and shit, right?
And Captain Marvel, the bitch.
Yeah.
All them shapeshifters was in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
They was all in there. So I guess after he fell after Vision had shot him out the air and he got paralyzed, Skrulls took over his body and it's not really the real Rhodey. It's been an alien the whole time. So a lot of like politicians and shit like that been shapeshifters and all that.
They
shit.
take their mind and shit and transferring it.
It sounds real nerdy, but it's like
It's a good ass show.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched Tulsa King. I watched that.
everybody been talking about Tulsa King.
That shit was good as fuck.
Yeah,
All
everybody been
right,
talking
I'm gonna run this episode back and check some of them shows out. I was scared of watching a Samuel L. Jackson TV show, but
TV show.
yeah, it's him. It's the Marvel shit, but it's Nick Fury TV show, I guess. But yeah, I'm waiting on that 2K Madden come out August 17th. But like he say, I be on a game or hooping, shit, working. That's about it. See, I had another question. My bad.
I think you had Dr. J top 10.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Did you see it yet, Jay?
Nah, I didn't.
Let me get.
I didn't
to
know
it.
what that was, bro.
What he just said. They is making a big deal about his top 10 because Curry and Brown wasn't in it, but I'll give you his top 10. He said there's no order.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, and Tiny Archibald.
I know like 4 or 5 of them niggas getting cooked by Bron or Curry.
That's all I said.
And KD.
Curry there, bro.
See, I want
Jerry West specifically getting torched by Curry.
But see, I'm gonna put that out of there, man. Because again, this is not his
That's his
era.
era.
That's
Yeah.
his.
Fuck all that. But where is Bird?
He ain't got Shaq.
You right.
on
Well,
there?
you know
Where
why?
is Duncan?
He ain't got Shaq.
Where
on
is
there?
Shaq? Where's all these other people?
Here's the thing too. You know he ain't putting Bird there. Like Bird and him was choking each other up or whatever. like. But here's my thing. I'm okay with top 10 lists if they're subjective because I think it get kind of boring if we all saying the same people.
But Tiny Archibald?
I watching basketball like in 1994.
Yeah.
And I would not be surprised if he did.
But Karl Malone played 14 years in the 90s and the 2000s, so that Karl Malone thing kind of like I'm trying to give him an out, but he said that shit about them niggas being retired.
didn't
Plus
make
he got
no
Malone
sense.
on there.
Yeah. Because
I don't know.
like I say, Kobe's career or whatever, like that doesn't come into consideration. His career's over or whatever. You can not say all that stuff, but like whether it's favorite, whether it's best, I'm starting to just look at this shit like this. It can be subjective, like because I think a lot of times if I say like Kobe's my guy, but I can know that LeBron's a better player. But if I like Kobe, I like Kobe. Ain't nothing you could tell me that's gonna make me change that. I got to stand on that or whatever. That's what I like, and I look at it like that. But it was content. It was good clickbait. Of course, like shit. You put fucking Amani Bates in 1985. He frying them. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball should evolve. Like
Not necessarily.
yeah, but it should.
He gonna
evolve.
fry him twice. Nigga, gangster. I got a question. This ain't on the list. Who y'all taking? I know the answer, but who y'all taking all time? Scottie Pippen or Kyrie Irving?
Irving.
Ooh.
I'm
Scotty.
gonna go with Irving, man.
Scotty.
I'm taking Scotty.
Okay, who y'all taking all time? Kevin Love or Dennis Rodman?
Dennis.
I'm taking Kevin.
Okay, these are just some bait questions for all the LeBron and Michael Jordan conversations, bro. Because niggas be talking crazy, man. Jay, you got some more? We need some more questions.
I got one for Rose. Where you see yourself, like, musically, career-wise, in the next, like, 5 years?
In the next, like, 5 years, shit.
Knocking on Ghazi's door? What
I don't know, man. I don't think I want to sign with nobody, bro. Cause it's like I want to stay independent. Like I could make a lot of money like doing it off a distro for real. Cause I engineer too, so I'm not just an artist. So I'm like two foot in on the music tip, so I can get a bag off of the artist. I get a bag off the engineer. Like now, which route I might go? Like if I'm gonna go artist route or engineer route, I don't know. Whichever way, you feel me? That bag coming in, I'm gonna go that way. But I don't think I'll never just stop making music. Like just personally, like that's just a stress reliever for me, you feel me? Like me just like expressing myself, like even if I just make it for me to listen to. So
that's important because that's deeper than any price, you know, like it's giving you therapy, it's making you feel right.
Yeah, that's
a release,
Okay.
What
Go ahead, Jay.
What hurdles do you think you have at being like a Detroit artist, you know, being an artist in the city?
I mean, I'm from Detroit, but I don't really go under like the narrative of like you a Detroit artist. Like
I'm just saying, as an artist from Detroit, you know,
like
what I'm saying?
As an artist from Detroit.
Like, do you like feel like people are like, you know, we consider it a hating ass city, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like dick sucked out city, you know what I'm saying? So do you think that like you face any like hurdles in regards to that, like people hating on you because just you coming up, you new in the game type shit?
It's kind of like it's like a bunch of crabs in a barrel. Like don't nobody want to like if you got that platform, they don't want to like give you their platform because you might steal their fans and shit. So like you fuck around, be sweeter than they ass and shit. So they like nah.
They rather keep you at a
level.
Yeah,
they rather keep you. You feel me below them, but they want you to. They want you to fuck with them. Like they charge you for a feature and everything and shit. I'm not paying nobody for no feature. That shit is dead. I can't see myself doing it. Like, cause it's like with me. Even if the roles were switched and somebody trying to come at me, you feel me? They ain't got the fan base, you feel me, or the attention that I got. If I feel like they trying to do something and they got a good sound to me that I can fuck with, we gonna do some shit. You feel me? It might not be like I'm gonna put some shit together. Like we gonna both make some money off of this shit.
Benefit both parties.
You feel me? It's gonna benefit both our parties, but motherfuckers be feeling how they feel.
It seemed like the city is coming together, but I didn't know how far it's gone. But it seemed like people are still being gatekeepers and crabs in the barrel. Yeah. So
okay. So Terrence Crawford beat Earl Spence round 9 TKO victory. Any of y'all check out the fight?
Yeah. I was in a house full of Spence fans. Like, and I'm like, dude, like somebody said it, like he had the Hanes gas station underwear at the weigh-ins, no lotion.
I don't know what his draws said. Them bitches said Pablo on them bitches, but they was Hanes.
He had custom
no haircut.
That's why I'm like, is them shorts too big? Why are we seeing this nigga draw? He beat his ass. Eminem didn't even walk down the aisle. Eminem was rapping in the corner in the dark. You should have known he was about to lose after that shit.
That's who Eminem walked out with?
The winner,
yeah, he walked out with the winner, man. But nah, Doodle Beats, man, like he a fighter. Like he like a street fighter. Like people like, I remember watching Belly and people was like, man, what the fuck is in Omaha or what's in Nebraska or whatever? And it's like, no, they get busy out there, you know, like
and
they
ain't shit else to do.
Yeah.
Whoop ass apparently.
Yeah, and like all that technique, like you know, boxing, you have a big plethora of like Olympic trained athletes or whatever to catch and beat, and you got like street fighters or whatever, and it's like for Bud, it was like, oh, once he got hit, he was like, oh, this is what we doing, and it became a street fight. And after that, man, I don't know if Earl Spencer can ever come back from that, like in terms of like where he was.
He looked bad afterwards.
Yeah, like they saying like if he fights him again, he probably and loses that way, he probably gonna be retiring early. Like he got his ass beat. Like it was brutal, man.
I don't know any of these boxers no more, bro.
It's getting better now. I will say that. Yeah, it's getting a lot better. Like I think they struggle with marketing their athletes because it's too many it's too many organizations or whatever. It's not like the UFC where it's like one organization. You know, we got one ranking system. Champion's gonna fight the next guy. Champion's gonna fight the next guy. If somebody is bubbling, we'll put them in the mix or whatever. Like they start figuring out how to market their products, which is champions. I think the big turning point was Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder because they didn't know what to do after Floyd. Floyd started fighting just anybody, and then he got too old, started doing exhibitions. But after Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, it was like we're gonna start putting the best fights out, and the boxers start to take like kind of like the NBA. The boxers start betting on themselves, like. Terrence Crawford wouldn't have got this fight if he didn't go independent. Like, once they start getting away from the same two promotions, Golden Boy, Top Rank, or whatever, you start seeing better fights. And I hope it just continues to on because, man, those guys can put on the show. It's very entertaining. I think that boxing is becoming a new wave or is regaining its wave from the days of, like, the 90s and 80s. And I just hope it can keep going, man.
I used to watch boxing. My granny. My granny used to watch.
It's a sport that everybody like.
But do y'all think social media is just water down everything? We were looking forward to pay-per-views. We were looking forward to the Showtime 24/7s. Now we get to see these niggas every day. Yeah. We get to see them spar. We get to see them beat they bitches. We get to see them want to be rappers.
That's how it was too. Like with the rappers and shit, where like just any famous person, like you see them
anybody
like,
famous.
That's woo.
But now it's common now.
Every day, wake up every day.
You go on Instagram Live and just be stared at like this.
It creates like a shorter shelf life for them or whatever, and but the hope is like they find different things to keep themselves in people's like viewpoint,
like Zeus Network.
Yeah. Like maybe,
But that's what I'm saying. But I mean, not you, because of course that wouldn't be you, but. I think like a person like Blueface don't give a fuck about no music now. No. Now it's just let me get the most ratchet.
Yeah, it's about being a brand.
Shit. Be outrageous as fuck.
Yeah, like right now, if you could be popping on social media, you got a good 5-year shelf life to make money. You know, like it ain't even about making no music at this point. Especially like if you're somebody like Blueface, like I probably would lose money continuously, like trying to put out albums as opposed to getting on Zeus. You know, like. Or, starting a podcast or some shit like that. No, I'm not saying starting a podcast is bad.
No, host.
Go ahead. No, I'm just saying. No, but yeah, it's just like, people want to keep their name out there, man. And the more you keep your name out there, the more money will come in because shit, you're being as visible as possible. So, I mean, but it does take away that allure. Like, I remember, like, Michael Jordan seemed mysterious because you only seen him, like, shit, if you got cable or during the playoffs and shit like that. Now you seeing motherfuckers play all summer. Like, y'all can go on social media, see the 13th man on a buck score 83. You know what I mean? Like, it's becomes too common.
Yeah. Shit, excuse me. Rose, you want to plug your social medias, your YouTubes, let everybody know what's coming up next for you?
Shit, y'all can follow me at Real Rose. It's RealRose, the number 4 on Instagram. Shit, that's the only social media I got. I don't be on shit else. And then my YouTube page is my name. Is RoseFoe, RoseFoe. And shit, I got another tape dropping soon after I just dropped that SOB. So I got another tape dropping. It's called Melodic Ink Volume 2. So like the same melodic tape I got, so it's just gonna be the second version of that supposed to be dropping. Then I'm gonna get back on my street shit.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go follow all them pages. Y'all follow them on YouTube Music, Apple, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeart. What's the other motherfucker?
Man, all that shit, man.
All that shit.
Hey, I got one more question for y'all. How y'all feel about that? What's her name? Carly Russell. Her getting arrested.
I don't know, man. Y'all bitches crazy, basically.
Because I feel like people get arrested. Like people not getting arrested for more like serious offenses.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy to me that she made up that hoax and shit and
if it was somebody else, it would just have been under the rug or shit.
Nah, it can't be that simple because it was a national story. They gotta
but I think if it was like that, shit like that be happening all the time, like small towns and shit like that. But like her family got money apparently or whatever the case may be. boyfriend, he didn't file for restraining order, so it's enough. Like where smoke is fire, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what ended up happening, but she kind of shot herself in the foot. And I haven't followed it much because I've been entertained and laughing too much of that fucking NPC trend. That's just fucking hilarious. Like the social media shit. Like I can't believe people making thousands of dollars and shit like that sitting on TikTok a day in an hour or whatever.
So
like,
what get used? I saw like it was a dude like eating cartoon fried chicken and watermelon. What is this shit?
It's like it's like a TikTok live thing where you pay for tokens, and whoever is on the receiving end of the tokens, they act out whatever you give them. So if it's like a fucking like gun or a cowboy hat, they act the shit out. But it's so like wild that this is now our new form of entertainment. Like it's so fucking wild. Like and somebody upped the check from doing it for an hour of $6,000. Just from doing it. Like some dude, he playing like he doing like Miles Morales or whatever. He almost beat somebody ass because somebody was interrupting him or whatever.
I saw a nigga with, remember the old cartoons? They'd be like in jail, but it'd be like black and white stripes on the outfit. It was him, and the backdrop was a cotton field, and he was like, "Come on, master, I'm tired.
It's
I'm
crazy,
tired."
bro.
They throwing cotton at him, and he fake eating it, and
It's
like he
crazy.
said, getting paid to do that shit.
Yeah, it's
So what'd you do with? That's the question. $6,000 an hour.
Shit, I got to.
Ice
Come
cream
on
so
now.
good.
Come on now. Yeah.
So they tell you to imitate a fucking baby in a diaper, like the baby was doing. And shit
I'm
with
shitting in
bottle.
that diaper.
Damn.
For $6 an hour, nigga? Shit.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, reconsider it now.
Ignorant Genius Podcast is hiring for a new guest host, co-host. Cause shit, we through after that, nigga. You gonna be the diaper boy for the rest of your life. Yeah, but I think that's about it we got for today. I want to thank both of our guests for coming on today. Y'all make sure y'all go check Rose out.
Yeah.
And yep, he'll be back because we gonna do another cipher. So nice seeing y'all. We out.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.